Well, hey there team, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Fallout Shelter. We haven't looked at this on the channel before, but as we've covered on the daily, I like to dig something out of the backlog. It could be something we've covered and we're revisiting, but in this case, I want to have a look at this a few years on. Now, when Fallout Shelter came out and got announced, that was the most hype thing. Oh, that was so good. Now, that was when Bethesda was doing a conference around E3, and to be honest, this was before Bethesda's sort of name was kind of a bit sullied, to be honest. People were a bit sad on them. You know, Big Todd the Chad coming out and announcing this Fallout Shelter spin-off mobile game on iPhones or whatever, free-to-play sort of ant farm game. It looked awesome, and they shadow dropped it right there on the spot, and here I am watching bloody E3 at 4 AM in the morning because Australia, and you know, curled up in a blanket, freezing cold. Oh, it was a good moment to be part of. It goes down in history with all the you know, like the midnight launch video games and that sort of thing of yesteryear. We don't really see that sort of stuff these days anyway. Everyone loves a good shadow drop during a conference. But yeah, this was the first one. It was really interesting. So Fallout Shelter is a free-to-play sort of mobile game. I'm playing it on Steam now. It's been since ported across. We'll see how that goes. And yeah, it is one of those sort of idle time sink sort of games, which I quite like. I think there's a place for these games. I mean, there are hardcore games that you focus in on. A lot of people will listen to podcasts or music while they play certain games. And this is one of those ones where you sort of, from what I can tell, you chip away at it and then you come back the next day. And if you want to speed that process up, you can buy bloody loot boxes with money. And I'm not against that in a free-to-play game. You know, we're all consenting adults. But everyone has their own opinion. But so I quite like this game, but it is supposed to be played in fits and starts, from what I remember. Anyway, so let's have a bit of a squiz and see what it's all about. You have to determine the ID of your vault. Choose carefully. Okay? 953 sounds absolutely wonderful. That's exactly what I would have picked. Congratulations. Vault-Tec has selected you to be the overseer of Vault 953. That's wonderful news. How good is that? They put the number there and everything. Vault keeps people safe from the dangers of the Wasteland. Very good. As overseer, your job is to expand and maintain the vault while keeping your dwellers safe and happy. Oh, look how cheery they are. Look at this big bald head. Each room has a special attribute. Oh, that's right. You assign dudes to the rooms. Right, makes them happy. Very cool. Performance report. Vault-Tec will give you a daily rating based on your performance. Remember to keep the dwellers happy and do a great job. Yeah, no, that sounds like a good idea. Let's do that. Let's keep them happy and do a great job. Dwellers with high perception perform better in, I don't know, the perception room. Well, new vault. Oh man, I like this game. I think some people just decide they hate these genres. And I think gatekeeping the game community, you know, if people want to play bloody Candy Crush, let them play Candy Crush, you know? It's just not for that person. That's all. Alright, so we're going to build this building here. I don't know, let's put it here. That sounds good. We need the dwellers to make the power generator produce power. Right. Look, new dwellers are rocking up at the vault door. How cool is that? Let's look at the stats on this dweller. Look at this dude. He has a power stash. Gary Hardy. You can see the dweller's special stats. Right. So he's very good at strength. But the thing is, the way this game meets out people, you don't turn them away. You always bring them in. Click and hold to drag him in. I mean, we can put him in the building that they want me to, or you can just put him in the door. Yeah, we'll do that. So he gets a little uniform. We open the door. We let him in. What are we gonna put? We're gonna put this Sheila in there as well, are we? Oh wow, she's got like no strength. What a weakling. I like this sort of into the depth pseudo 3D, you know? And yet they're like flat 2D Pip-Boy sprites. Cool. So we've got an average happiness of people. And I can't remember how it works, but no, the doll's working. Room produces resources. Double click on a room to take a closer look. Ah, that's what I was wondering about. You're in need, dire need, you can rush it. The overseer really made a smart move assigning me here. He did, thank you, sir. But we can rush it to speed up the production, and there's a chance that it's going to shit the bed and they have to fight. No, but it's all good. So we generated power, that's cool, and we got some caps. Yes, nice. Let's build a second room. Build a diner, and this is how you make food. I'm going to put it here. Now let's build one more room. Water treatment. Okay. Let's put it there. So there's our basic resources, okay? Keep track of your needs. Look at that, got a whole bunch of stuff. Look, more dwellers have shown up at the vault door. Now that you know the basic rules of the overseer role, keep expanding your vault. Just remember to keep your dwellers alive and happy. Good luck. Thank you. Look at all these people turning up. So I'm just going to generally assign them into the base. I don't really care, to be honest, who goes where. Because what you can then do is they will I think that some of them will man the door for when you get attacked, but the others are just sort of on coffee break. So you can go up here and you can sort by job, and you go coffee break. John Fox, you're good at absolutely nothing, sir. But there we go, we can select John. Okay, John, let's put you down there. Assign dwellers to the right room. Okay. Sarah, where are you, Sarah? Is that you? Sarah Bishop. Sarah, you can go down here. What are you doing? You can go here. Put one of you there as well. Oh, then there's these missions you can do for bonuses. And you can send dwellers to the Wasteland. Okay, yeah, that's a big thing as well. Hang on, let's get our reward. Where is it? Successfully rush a room and we get a lunchbox, and that gives you like items and stuff. And they're the things that you can pay money for, right? You don't need to, you know. As I've made my position pretty clear on free. I love the idea of lots of free-to-play games with monetary components, so that you can support the dev. You can pay your $100 worth or 60 for you Americans. Or, you know, if you love the game, if you get like 2 years out of a free-to-play game, I don't see the problem with putting your, you know, your full price amount per year into it, right? Because what other AAA $60 game do you get a year's worth of playtime out of, or whatever, you know? It's just, it's an interesting thought, but our culture isn't, I don't think our culture's ready for it. But it's shifting slowly. You look at like your like Warframes and that sort of stuff, even Fortnite, right? The culture's becoming a bit more open to free-to-play games with monetary support as deemed necessary. Anyway, so we can send someone to the Wasteland. Let's send this bloke. You could equip him with stuff, weapons. He's only got a fist. And you could give him like med kits and stuff as well, but we don't have anything. So we just go explore. So this bloke's going to set out. Upgrade your production rooms, produce more resources. Yeah, we'll get to that. Slow down. But you get a lot of really good goodies in the Wasteland. Oh, okay, cool. Nice. And I'm off, he says. And then once he clears the map, he goes into a sort of, another sort of menu thing. I think, how do we access it? Here, exploring. So he's in this like explore mode, and you can recall him. Now the thing is, he will likely die. The further out he goes, he has to come back as well, and I think it's half the time. So if he goes 10 minutes out, it'll take 5 minutes for him to come back. He's going to fight things along the way, he's going to lose health along the way. So that's why the health kits will sustain him more, and if he had armor and weapons, he'd go. And he collects loot, so you can recall him. But the thing is, if we log out and then log in tomorrow, I believe he will just keep exploring for that 24 hours. And this bloke in his current state won't last more than like half an hour, he'll die. So you'll come back and he'll be dead, but you can pay like a resurrection fee, you pay caps, to then bring him back with all the gear he got. He also will get XP as well. So sending dudes out in the Wasteland is like the way to go. Let's get this Sheila involved. We'll put her in there for starters. And that's how you make babies as well, is you put a dude and a dudette into one of these rooms and they have a bit of a chat, and then you know, he gets they knock her up, and then you gotta look after the pregnant lady, which is pretty cool. So you can merge rooms to make them even bigger. Look at these guys, they're having a great time cleaning the bench and, I don't know, doing the bloody stock take. This is cool. I like all their idle stuff that they're doing. And she looks a bit bored, a bit lonely. And then you can sort of try and min-max. Alright, so if we go, see how it says +1? It'll swap that Sheila out, who has like minimal strength, and then we'll get more efficiency out of this room basically. So you can see strength 10. You click on, say, this room. That's 8. So that's their stats added together. You hear the one about the football coach and the waitress? Go on, tell me. Does he tell me the punchline? Oh, hang on. Sorry, no time for jokes. Oh wow, what a mole. -1, +1. Yeah, see, so you can sort of do that. You can shuffle them around. You can put the dregs in the in the other room. Build additional storage to upgrade your existing. Oh, and that's the other thing. All right, so we saw a missions. Level up a dweller. Well, that's probably going to happen on its own. And I think you can just cycle one of these per day. What's this daily report? Nice. I think that's about happiness. Collect 50 food and rush a room. Well, how's the food room going? 20 seconds. So let's let it finish, and then we might actually rush it afterwards. I might just cycle that room real quick, because she might have better stats. It's a bit of a harem. It's all chicks. Oh, here we go. We'll level this dude up. Yes, we got a lunchbox. Nice. So we gotta go. Oh, here we go. We'll take the food as well. So yeah, you unlock the lunchbox, and look, if you're addicted to gambling, I mean, you shouldn't be playing these sort of games anyway. Yarn. Oh wow, we got some junk. Here we go. We got a bloody higher intelligence thing. Radaway. Caps. Oh, blue caps. Look at that. We lucked out. We got a lot of money. Nice. The Radaway we could have equipped to our dude in the Wasteland, for example. Let's put this Sheila in there. Your vault is full of dwellers. Build a bigger, more living quarters. Right. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to build one there so it extends. So that sort of gets like a 1.5 bonus in a way. Male and female dwellers within the living quarters have a chance of making babies. Wonderful. Alright, so how's old mate going exploring? He's kicking goals. What's happened here? Discovered a fugitive slave. Was shot in the leg. There's nothing I can do. I earned XP. Saw a hideous mole rat. Nice. So he's just earning XP. Staying out of trouble for the most part. We'll level them up. You get caps for leveling them up, and their stats go up a bit as well, I think. Now who's the new Sheila? This one. Alright, so she doesn't really bring much to the table. Yeah, okay, cool. So you guys can... I've literally got one... Oh no, I've got 2 dudes there. Alright, they're just going to keep cycling out. Right, so... I mean, realistically, we need a dude in there knocking these Sheilas up, right? Now, what's going on with you? What are your stats? Well, what's the stats that you need here? A. You need A. And he's actually moderately good at A. What was the stats of this bloke that we sent out? Oh, look at that. His A is insane. We might recall this man. There you go. So we can use this currency to speed him up. But no, we'll just wait the 2 minutes. Send dwellers to the Wasteland. Yeah. I know. So we might actually put this bloke up here. And I don't know, I'll put this Sheila down here. Yeah, right. So they should get to chat. Why don't you guys talk? Yeah, here we go. Hey, what's going on, baby? Oh, you know how to charm a lady. that's my lady voice. So they sort of build a charisma bar. I don't know if there's any way of seeing it. No, because it was snowflakes. Well, you'd better get some boots. That's all I'm saying. Oh, look out. Yeah, right. John and Nancy. You don't get much more 1950s than that. Oh, we've got a new person at the front door. Okay, that's cool. Let's pop her in there, with old Chatty McGuru. Oh, hang on, we need food. Now what's going on here? Yeah, you need a steady supply of all the food stuff to run properly. Low power rooms will shut down. Low food dwellers lose health. and low water, they become irradiated. So you have to stay above that threshold. So our food thing's 30 seconds away. I keep saying I'm going to rush it. And we will. Oh, look at that. We'll send her down to the A room because she's going to give it a bit of a bonus. Yeah, I think it got re-extended because it's technically only got one Sheila working it now. When she gets in there that time, there you go, the timer drops significantly. Okay, good. Got some power. Give me that food. And we're going to rush it afterwards as well. Now, each time you rush something, that's not bad. But, oh, okay. Now they probably have to fight. Oh, fight a fire. Very good. They'll be right. They slowly lose health while that's going on. But we're just going to rush it. We're just going to bloody rush it again. See, the chances of it going wrong keeps going up. But I also believe that the amount reward that you get offsets that a bit. Oh, my boy is back, so we can go collect, even though he didn't get anything. Stuff it, I'm rushing it again. There we go. Successfully rush a room. Level up. I'm sending him down there because he's the man. Dude, you gonna smash this chick or what? Come on. Oh, here we go. This is just what we need. A new Chad. Vincent Lewis, look at him. He's got a Boogie Nights haircut if I ever saw one. Mate, welcome. Welcome to the Charisma Dome. So they have a charisma stat, actually. That's something that, you know, we should have a dude in there with high charisma just knocking all the ladies up. You gotta be careful knocking them up as well, because then they go into like pregnant mode and they can't like fight intruders and that sort of stuff or fight events. So, I mean, do you just go breed ballistic or do you try and balance it out? I don't know. Oh, battle armor, that'll be handy. That'll give us a strength bonus to someone. So you can sort by special. So strength, it's definitely this Gary bloke. So if we go to Gary and we give him this battle armor, you can see him wearing it, which is cool. But his strength's through the roof, so he's going to be generating a shitload of power for our house. So it hands these out pretty liberally at the beginning of the game. I'm not going to deny that. It slows down. Ooh. So that rifle will come in handy. Oh, hang on, we've got a spare Sheila. I'm not really sure who you send into the Wasteland, generally speaking. Charisma 0, strength 0. Well, let's send this chick. Stuff it. She doesn't seem that helpful. We'll give her all the bits. Agent Provocateur. Oh yeah, we're not using intelligence. You might as well have it, and you can have a gun. We'll gear this Sheila up as best as we can. We're still struggling on the food front. What was the statistic again? A. Agility. And we've definitely got the diner and power generator. Oh, here we go. Hang on. They're going to smash. Like an irradiated post-apocalyptic something or other. So they've gone in the back room, as you do. And we're just sitting here watching like the creepers that we are. Oh, and out he comes, and he's feeling pretty good. I believe his happiness meter goes to 100%. And she's feeling pretty good about her setup as well. Jeez, and now he's chatting this Sheila up like, oh my goodness, he's hogging all the ladies. Yeah, right. Well, we need to put this Sheila back into the production line. There you go, you can go in there. Let's get the next chick out. Oh, man. But hey, look, I didn't make the game. I just play it. Room unlocked. So we're unlocking a room because of our population size as well. So you can see here, this is all stuff. Elevator is another thing that we haven't built yet. But storage room. We don't really need it. That's so much. Number of items and pets you can hold. But you can see there, it's all gated by the number of dwellers that you have. And it's quite a bit. It's quite a bit. Alright. So, Charisma 0. Yeah. You know what? This chick's a perfect candidate to go into the Wasteland as well. Off you go, Amanda. See you later. Stuff it. Let's... Yeah, it's not ideal. I probably should have waited for that, because the worst thing is it's going to reset the timer. So if I gave them weapons and that, they would be able to fight these rad roaches a little bit more effectively. But I don't have any weapons. What missions have we got? Collect food, collect water, and collect power. Well, that's pretty straightforward stuff. Let's just get some rushes going. Oh, for crying out loud. Really? See, while there's an event going on, you can't rush. Let's go. Incident 73%. Oh my god. There we go. More than makes up for it. Perfect. Let's rush these guys. Nice. Let's go again. So this one chick's gonna have to fight the problem on her own because the pregnant chick is useless. Yeah, immediately runs to the elevator. Go on, kick its head in. Good work. Come on, Shaz, give it another one. Oh, good kick. Look at that, and a little bit of a cheer, a little bit of a fist bump. Nice. No, 83 is too much, I think. Rush. 41. Oh man, it's all failing. So you can see once you're a bit established, what you actually need to do is, it's not too complicated. You know, this isn't going to task you very hard. What's the rush on that? 51. 53. We can also upgrade these buildings, you can see as well. Makes their production higher and their storage higher too. You can see like here, potentially upgrading the power room might make sense because we're producing it at such a rate, and it's mostly because of this dude here, if we're being honest. Now how's our Wastelanders going? Michelle's kicking goals. She's still got plenty of stuff, which is cool, and you can cycle through them. Amanda's doing okay as well. It's all pretty basic stuff so far. Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty... I think their specials... No, maybe their specials don't go up when they level up, but maybe their health bar does? I think I might upgrade, because I can afford it. Production. Upgrade. Yeah, we need more production on food, for sure. Yeah. But it also increases that timer, I think, to produce it. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, look at that. We're nearly there for the food one. Stuff it. Oh, well... Yeah, I was going to say, it's probably quite high still. You just got to let time pass. But, let's do this one because it's 51%. Oh, crap it now. Oh look, they're getting frisky. What's the thumbs up for? Oh, they're getting it on, I think. This poor Sheila fighting all the good fights on her own. So yeah, just imagine, you know, plug the old podcast in, just chip away at this. You know, maybe when you're getting ready to go to bed or something like that. You can click on these and get an idea of what you've got. See our storage for food is higher because we upgraded the food thing as well. There we go. So we've knocked up another chick. That dude's a stud. Oh, they're in the back getting it on again as well. Ah, very cool. We put another pregnant Sheila in there. No. Who's she replacing now? I think the first pregnant chick that I... Yeah, there we go. So let's put you there. Wow, and this chick got smashed up as well. Oh, very good. Probably have a new mission now. Sell one weapon or outfit. Let's see if we'll cancel that. And then, yeah, the cancel thing goes on the cooldown. Unless you want to buy some sort of... No, I don't want to use the currency, thank you. Level up a dweller, we'll get a box. That's pretty good. Yeah, right. So you get the gist. We can basically actively pregify all the women. Oh, alright, okay, hang on. What's happened there? Oh no, that's worked out. Oh, it's tough. It's tough being in the apocalypse. Just smashing all the time. But yeah, that gives you the gist. And like as it goes along, you get raided and attacked by creatures. She's lost a little bit of health. There you go. She's found some armor that she can bring back. You know? So we could recall her immediately if we wanted. And, well, there you go. She'd take 4 minutes to come back. Unless you wanted to speed her up. But yeah, it's just a whole bunch of cooldown and timers. And it's not... I honestly think... You do see... I don't want to be too critical, but you do see a lot of gamers, they'll smash a game that comes out on release in the first week. Like something like Witcher 3 or whatever. They'll play it for like fucking 60 hours. And be like, oh man, I went through all the content, you know? And I'm like, I'm not saying it's not meant to be played that way. Play the game however you want. But I think so many people just vacuum content in such a short amount of time that I think when you get a game like this where it's throttled, and granted, I understand it's throttled because part of its business model is to entice you to buy loot boxes to speed up the process. I'm not oblivious to this. But all I'm saying is if you can do a bit of a delay of gratification, which I think is an important part of just being a person anyway, and you can just chip away at it, just play it for 15 minutes a day or something like that, I think you can have a really fun experience with these sort of games. But I think so many people just want to hoover up content these days. That sort of seems to be the culture. That, you know, it can be a tough pitch to someone that just wants to put their foot on the accelerator and go through it all. So I'm not trying to be judgmental. I guess I'm just saying that there is definitely it's not even a culture split. It's definitely shifting towards that, just demolishing a game and being done within a week. Yeah. I guess, yeah, you're encouraged in every way to do that with all the games on the market. It comes down to the individual choosing to be all right with only chipping away at it a little bit each day, I suppose. It might have to do with, you know, I mean, we're in lockdown and all that sort of stuff, or COVID's all over the place these days, but, you know, it depends what sort of time you've got available. If you're a bloke that works 70 hours a week, which has pretty much been my life, every career I've ever worked anyway, you know, if you find it difficult to find time to binge too hard, you know what I mean? Anyway, that's just some thoughts on the end for those who made it this far. I think this is a great little game. It could complement your collection perfectly if you go in knowing exactly what it is. And so I'm quite happy to talk it up and think it's a ripper. Oh, they're gonna smash again. This dude, we're gonna have an incest problem. I don't know if it's gonna be a problem, but we're definitely gonna have a lot of incest in this vault because this guy just smashes everything. What a man. Alright team, thanks again for joining me. Might just leave it there for the time being and I'll catch you guys on the next one.